What's up, guys? Little walk and talk. Little rainy, snowy this morning. All that good stuff. Welcome to Maine. Welcome to spring. So, couple of thoughts, or at least one big thought on a couple of different states that are basically the same, but can have a profound effect and profound difference on how you operate. And I'm going to borrow a little bit from Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning. If you haven't read that, you should. Maybe that should be your homework during this time. So, basically, right now, all around, we got a lot going on, and there's a situation that you're in, whatever that is, good, bad, otherwise, but chances are it's not as perfect as it was a few weeks ago. And that situation is a struggle. And you know what? It's okay to struggle. It's okay to be in a struggle situation. We're all there. We're all struggling. You know, life has its moments of struggle, ups, downs, spirals, circles, all the things I've talked about. There are times of struggle. Now, struggling is okay. Struggling is where you learn. Struggling is where you grow. Struggling is where you get better. But taking that, internalizing that, and then using that as an excuse to feel terrible, that's not struggle. Struggle is a thing. That feeling, that allowing it to beat you down, allowing it to make you feel miserable, that's suffering. And suffering is an internal play. Suffering is something you feel. Suffering is something you allow to happen. Now, sometimes it's easier than other times to allow it to happen. Don't get me wrong, I'm not minimizing it. But suffering is not valuable. Suffering is not where you learn. If you suffer, all you do is you run from pain. You run from the struggle. You run from the struggles, the issues that you have, where there's an opportunity to learn. There's an opportunity to get better. And the bottom line is, you're going to go through the struggle. Whatever the situation is, that's the situation you're in. You're going to go through that. You may get out of it faster than other times, depending on what you do, but you're going to go through it. You've got to confront that. It's up to you whether you choose to suffer or not. And it's up to you whether you choose to absorb that pain and use that pain to allow yourself to feel worse and suffer more. Or you can take that pain, you can take that struggle, you can say, okay, well, here's a valuable learning lesson. Or here's the things I can do with it. Maybe I can't make it all perfect. Maybe I can't learn the magical thing that's going to get me out of it. It may be a state where you've got to stick around for a while, like, for example, in Maine right now, the next 30 days. You may be in that struggle, but that doesn't mean you have to choose to suffer. You can choose to learn and get better, and you can choose to find new ways to improve. So that's what I'm going to implore you guys to do today, is if you feel like you're suffering, I'm not minimizing that, but instead, try to name it for what it is, name it for a struggle, and then try to figure out ways to get out of it and ways to get better. Because that's going to turn that suffering into a struggle, and you can work with that and you can get better because of it.